Hi everyone, you here. So like the previous two videos, in this video I will speak English and discuss how I have learned English. In this case, writing. So we'll discuss how I learned writing. Since I'm not a native speaker of English, I will sure I make errors concerning grammar or word choice. But if you find these errors, you can tell me which word or which grammar I made a mistake in comment or on comments. When I just started practicing writing English, first thing I did was 10 minutes writing. The purpose of 10 minutes writing is to get used to producing English. I think many Japanese people are not accustomed to producing English in writing and in speaking as well. So first step to practice writing and speaking is practice producing English on their own. So today's main topic is practicing writing, but writing and speaking are the two sides of the same coin. The more you practice writing, the more your speaking skills will improve at the same time. So in 10 minutes writing, all you have to do is write whatever you want for 10 minutes. So what I did was first I decided topics. For example, if I had 1 million yen, what would I do, or what would I buy, or something, and write anything about it. And if you run out of what you want to write in the 10 minutes writing, you can write whatever you want, even though what you write is unrelated to your topic you decided first. And if you think 10 minutes is a little bit long, you can shorten it to 5 minutes or something. I did sometime for 5 minutes instead of 10, but instead I did that every single day without exceptions. And you do not need to worry about any errors concerning grammar or word choice, because like I said, the main aim of this practice is get used to writing English. But if you want, after you write it, you can review it and check whether you made any grammatical errors or word choice errors. But in my opinion, you do not need to be a control freak about these errors. And with that practice, you will gradually become better at writing. Once you become able to write a sentence fluently without thinking about the English or without translating from Japanese to English a lot, then you can move on to the next step, writing essay. I guess many of you who practice in writing want to study abroad or want to enroll in the graduate school or college in the States or in the English-speaking countries. So once you go to these places, you need to write many essays. And in order to write essays, you need to know how to write or how these essays are comprised of. So for example, usually essay has an introduction and body part and a conclusion. And also you need to learn what components, what elements each paragraph has to be included. And in academic writing or essay, you cannot write like you speak English. There are academic words. So you need to learn these like a formal English. You don't need to learn these vocabularies at once, but step by step you need to learn it. You need to memorize it. What I have been doing recently to practice writing is learn vocabulary from actual research paper. Since I am the graduate student in the United States, I have to read a lot of like papers or literatures, and I need to write papers as well. So while reading these articles, not just try to understand what the literature want to say, but I try to learn phrases or vocabularies that could be useful, that could be handy. And every time I run into these words or phrases, I write down, I take a note so that I can remember. And finally, last but not least, grammar and vocabularies are very, very important in writing. In particular, you need to practice grammar and vocabulary to use it. Some people may think that they already know grammar and vocabulary well, but I want you to ask yourself if you can use these grammar items or vocabulary. Some people know grammar and vocabulary well, but they do not know how to use it. So you need to increase the grammar point or grammar points and the vocabularies that you can use it, not just you can understand when you read or when you listen to. That takes a lot of practice. And understanding vocabulary and grammars and actually using it is totally different. But this practice leads you to improve speaking skills. And the good thing about the writing is that you can review it, unlike speaking. In speaking, if you say, you cannot listen what you said unless you recall yourself. But in writing, all you write can be reviewed by yourself. So you can go back and you can reread it and you can revise it, and you can easily find your errors and you can self-repair it. To summarize, what I have done so far is 10 minutes writing and writing essays, read articles to learn some new phrases or words you can use. Mastering English, not just writing, is not exact science, but to reach the high levels of learning English, you have to put in the hard yards. My small advice is to enjoy learning English, have a purpose or goals. To meet these goals, just enjoy and practice it and work hard. I hope this video lived up to your expectation. See you in the next video. Peace.